Hello guys, welcome here. If you're new here, the channel is Frick and Jeep, Frick Sawmills and Willie's Jeeps. Kind of making a movie, and oh, we're on YouTube. I'm looking for some little letters that say YouTube. I haven't found them yet. I painted these. We sand them down, just paint them, and they shine good in this light here, but they really look terrible to me. So I might redo them. I haven't really quite decided. It's an old redwood. This is what they had those letters on originally when they were in the school before they threw them away. Anyhow, that's coming along. Then I got over here too many things come along and happen all at once. You know, this is that distributor for the Jeep that I want to get in. It's in. So I want to get working on that Jeep, getting that tore apart. Let's see, still cracking black walnuts. I crack a few every now and then. There's the if you hadn't seen that before, that was there's an old video on that. Working on these worthless DeWalt batteries that they wouldn't warranty, that they should have warranted, and those are the most expensive one they got. Good luck, guys. I'm not real fan of Milwaukee anymore because they just don't take care of they don't make stuff like they used to. Anyhow, let me give you some advice in life. Don't be a pack rat and a hoarder at the same time. It don't work out. You'll never get nothing done. I'm looking for a pump, and when I know I got a pump for putting that slime in the tire out there. I'm getting tired of pumping the tires up. Did in a past video, those tires, even though they got plenty of tread, they don't stay up. If you hit them in the right spot, sometimes they'll stay up for a week and a half. The other times, if you hit it on the right spot, they'll go down overnight. So I was going to put some of that slime in them, but I can't find the pump for the slime. I found the slime, which was pretty remarkable for me. I knew there was something wrong with it because I had to take the pump off to clean it out, and stuff doesn't look good, but it's I don't really care. It's not going to hurt the tires if they're leaking. And the pump might be under there. I've been looking around for a little bit. It's in a special spot. How many people know what this is? Leave a comment if you know what that is. We're going to test you guys out. Used many of them. Let's see, what else? Where are we going to? Yeah, I thought the pump was down in here. Then I have these shelves that I put nonsense on. Don't be a pack rat and a hoarder. That's why you got to get a sawmill to make more buildings. I was working on this, which is kind of hard to explain what it is. It started out as the blocks that we cut down at Jeffrey's. This is the bathroom divider stuff, and I wanted these to be rounded here, have a radius on there. You can see that. But then I got to saw them in half this way. So I can't cut the radius on here because this makes a flat here and a flat here. So I could cut one radius here. Okay, but that'd be kind of stupid because then you could saw it in half, but then I might not be able to match the other radius. And for the big hole for cutting that radius, what I did was this stuff is plastic. Here I got, for the small one, I just turned down a piece of brass to put on there, and then I can go like that, but I'm not getting the radius that I want, so I got to adjust with that. That's a junk one, that's a test one. Then on the big one, I made this thing here for it that fits down in there real snug, and it's a piece inside a piece, so it comes out, and that's how this piece here is just because it has to be bigger so it doesn't fall down over it. Now, it's such a close fit. Can't get it to go back down on there, guys. It's such a close fit. There it goes. Well, there it goes. But anyhow, that was clamped into the mill vise too for that. And that's how I got this radius here. And I'm all right with that. Is what that is for. I guess I'm unorganized here. I didn't plan my video very well. On my canopy, you've seen in the past videos, I don't know, a long way back, I have a canopy. And what I wanted to do is be able to put these lights on the canopy posts. The canopy posts are, I don't know what the measurement is, 1.77 or something like that in diameter. So this will theoretically be the post on the canopy, and then this will go down there and hold these. That thing just bounced. Anyhow, I'll hold that so they'll sit there, and my canopy will have lights at night. I found these are glass globes. Here's kind of what I was trying to make. That's pretty good. It's 1.778. So this should fit in there, and then I'm gonna, you can't really see it here, put this slice down the center. Then if you can see here, there's a bolt hole that goes through there. Somewhere there was a bolt up here. I probably dropped it because, like I said, I'm a mess. I don't see it. I know it was here. Anyhow, bolt will go through there and then sandwich the two pieces together, because when the canopy's up, you can't put that over there. This is a one-ended thing, so you could do that. So that's why that is. So that's where that is. If I find my pump for putting in slime, I'll put my slime in. So things are starting to come together. We're gonna. Nobody's even called on all that oak wood at 95 cents a board foot. I turned the boiler off. There was a problem with the boiler, and the carbon built up in it, or creosote built up in the air intake section, and held the little, I can't think what I'm thinking of, diaphragm. It's not a diaphragm. Flapper valve, I guess, would be a closer thing to do it. And it overheated. And when it overheated, it was up to 235. Oh, I got a leak there now too. It didn't like that. Didn't like that. I'll have to. That's above the valve. I'll have to look into that. It didn't like that heat, and the because it was warm enough out, the dump zone couldn't get rid of that heat. I mean, it was a full heat. Here's the diaphragm back there. I'm not sure that that's what it was, or where a squirrel got in there and ate some of that. See that insulation down there? I'm not sure what happened, but now that it's cooling down, everything's contracting. So I'll have to look into that, and might have to drain the boiler. It's got antifreeze in it, so I don't really like doing that. It's not like draining a lot of these boilers. So, man, that was kind of disheartening there to see that. That wasn't there the other day, but it's cooled down now. It's at 90 degrees, so it's still got a little warm to it. Man, that's kind of, I didn't see it. It was leaking on this line back here, and I valved it off. So it was easier to just shut it down. It's supposed to be warm this week, and just run the regular fuel oil. Things out of order, you know, too many more. Don't take on, another good advice, don't take on more projects than you can handle as you get older. It don't work out very good. We're gonna go down to that shed down there, and the part came in for the wood splitter. So that's another thing on the list. So now we're gonna go, oh, can you see him? There's another one. I'm up to 107. So we'll go down there and show you the part that I was waiting on. I think I can scoot around this stuff here. Now that the trees are down, I can put the fence back up. Another project. Turn the noise off so you guys can hear. Turn the lights on. This is my light switch. Just run extension cords anyway. These are where they came from. They came from Hayes. And this is This goes on the flywheel here, this part here. It's just sitting there right now. Look at everything starting to sweat. Man, I'll tell you, that's the trouble with this time of the year. And this is steel here. This is the adapter. This goes on. It's heavy and hard to do with one hand, but this goes on this right here. And then the pump the pump just bolts on through these two places right there. So that's kind of what's going on in here. That's an update on that. They came in Saturday evening sometime. This thing I got to get out of here. I want to sell that, I think. I'm not sure. Once again, Pack Rat Hoarder. You know, when I could go in there and throw all this junk away that I got, but that's like throwing away a piece of my heart. If you're not a hoarder, junk man, that kind of stuff, that doesn't mean anything to you. But if you are, you're understanding exactly what I'm talking about. But you'll never be efficient in anything you do because you're always looking for stuff. I put it in the wrong gear. So we're gonna go down and show you a little bit of other junk. But I thought you'd be real interested in that. So the parts are starting to come in. I got to put the engine together, paint it, put it together, clean it up a little bit anyway. It's a used engine, so it doesn't make that much difference. Uh-oh, got a helper out today. Got the, it's gonna come up and show you the asphalt. There's my helper. Driveway's in. The good and the bad of the driveway. They did a real good job of putting the driveway in. They put the stuff down really thick. I mean, here it's probably 4 or 5 inches. 4 or 5 inches thick. But the problem being now, you got a lip between here and here. So now we got to come in here and get fill dirt, taper out 6 foot on both sides. Same over here. What you doing there, Stinky? What are you eating?
We're supposed to eat.
You're supposed to eat? Yeah. Clovers? Who said you're supposed to eat them?
Nina.
Nina? Okay.
But the only ones who are not ugly.
Oh, I see. All right, well, stay down there with her. Then over here, you see, that's going to create a dam down here with the water coming because this is lower than up there. So that means you're going to have water trying to climb underneath that asphalt. If you get water under your asphalt, it's going to crack. That's all there is to it. And here, I thought when they were going to put it down, this is at least a 4 inch or maybe 5 inch. Over there, that might be 6 inches there. I mean, they don't scrimp on asphalt. But I thought they were going to dig it down 4 inches a pound and get a new base. I didn't know that they were going to build it up 4 inches. So we just got a lot to deal with here. And guess who has to deal with it? So here this is all going to get tapered out 6 foot, 6 foot. Here you guys can't see it. Here it's oh my gosh, the amount of asphalt they put in here. Well, here's my foot. Can you see my foot? Yeah, well, you can't see angles on the then on the back side over here, you got just as much. So you really can't see it here, but that's 6-8 inches down here. It might be a foot. It is a taper there, so you got to keep that in mind a little bit. But before, when I used to mow here, I could just drive right up and drive right over. Now I can't jump that with a mower. So it's all got to be dump truck loads of topsoil brought in here and tapered it out and planted and you know, it's just, wife makes a lot of work for me. A lot of work. You know, she had to have it paved. She wanted it paved. And now I pay the consequence for it. But her car won't get dirty, so she'll be happy. But I'm not gonna mow. If she wants this this stuff cut, she's gonna have to learn how to run a weed whip, because you can't get. I can get up pretty close to it, but if I rub the mower against it, it's just gonna grind off the edge of the mower. So, not happy about the asphalt driveway. I'm happy that I think they did a good job. I'm not happy that it got asphalted. Now we're gonna go down and show you what today's project is. After I get done filming, I gotta go find out why that other boiler valve started leaking. Gotta see what's going on in there. Grass here needs cutting down here. Never did trim the apple trees. Just have a hard time getting going anymore. Oh Lordy. What we're going to do on the garden this year, which now it's time for gardening to start. We're not doing hardly any garden this year. This is it. But I want to till this section up. So I got to get the old Troy bill out of mothballs. The Troy bill has been in the mothballs for 5, 6, 7 years. So I got to see if I can get it going. Oh, I did get gas. I wouldn't put the alcohol gas in that engine. I'm gonna get the tripod. You guys can watch me fight and get the old Troy build out. Take a look at that. I need new tines for it, so that'll be a video on tines. There goes a rabbit. Hope it was a rabbit, not a groundhog. Groundhogs play havoc in here. Here's the if you haven't been here or don't remember, this is the Jeep. I might putter around on it a little bit today. All this stuff has to come out so I can get the distributor out down there. So I got to take the air cleaner off. That might be about it. I'd like to have this thing run. I was kind of researching when was the last time I had it running. I think I parked it in here in around 1990, maybe about 1990. I think it's maybe 91, somewhere around there. Here's the Troy belt. I'm going to set you guys down and open this tripod up because I have a hard time getting things done with one hand. Let's see where we're at. Hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty close to being level. So I'm going to dig this thing out, bring you along for the ride. There it is back there. It's been in here as I'm guessing minimum 5 years. And selling all the stuff. I sold. This is my put down Milky Spore to get rid of what do you call it? Not ladybugs, Japanese beetles. And it's just a can here, and drill some holes in it, and you walk along about every 4 foot. You take a step and hit it like that, and the stuff comes out. We'll put that up over here. Maybe, no, we will not put that up over there. We're just going to set it here, like set everything else down. What a mess. This is something somebody gave me. Like I said, don't become a pack rat. You'll be in trouble. This is a window. Should probably get rid of it too. I should get rid of a lot of crap I got. Downsizing, I did get a lot of stuff. I've had this since early, let's see, early 90s. Stainless steel. Wash it off after I'm done, oil it down, put it away. Here's the old Troy build. It's actually in here. Here's the, I guess, garden way. We used to, if you knew, we used to do a lot of garden here. A lot of garden. We used to do, better than 5 acres. And it's to a point now where the deer have taken over, so you just can't get nothing done. They eat it all. And last year was the final straw. They'd never eaten potatoes before, and last year they decided they were going to eat potatoes. I mean, they ate everything else too, but they wiped out. They'd never eaten potatoes before, so that's why we put potatoes in. They've knocked out all my everything, pumpkin, squash, you name it, they've eaten it. This was something I was going to make a little wagon out of, if you can see this. We'll just put this here, just move things around. I'm telling you, the worst nightmare in the world would be a pack rat hoarder. These are nice wheels. This was set up here to move the manual and sawmill around. I would set it in there and I could move it around when I was working on that. Good old steel wheels. Bought them all in an auction. Bought everything they had. I got them all over the place. They were selling back in for probably $5 a piece. Now you can probably get quite a bit more. Well, let's see if we can get this thing out in the sun. See if it moves. I guess you can't quite follow me. I got a path over here that I come in through. We're getting there though. It rolls. Probably doesn't have any air in the tires, but this thing isn't very heavy, so it ooh. Somebody had me get the creamer down. I can't get around this creamer over here. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Oh, let's see. I think you guys are out of the camera by now. Yeah, somebody wanted me to get the old creamer down. Where are you guys at? Find you. Well, we're over to there. See, normally I wouldn't video this kind of stuff, but, and I wouldn't make a long video. I'd make a 5-minute one. Show you that I'm going to get it out, then getting it out. Here's the cream separator. Yep, somebody had to have the cream separator out. They wanted to look at it. It might end up going on the front porch as a plant holder. I'm not sure. Now, if I can get around it, which I don't know whether I can. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Here's a groundhog hole that I keep filling in. We're getting there. Even though I haven't used it in quite a few years, I still kept access to it. Look at that. Made it out, guys. I think man, we made it out. Well, that's a good thing. That wasn't too hateful. This is all brass. I was going to make some kind of lamp or some kind of goofy ornament with that. I am going to go get my gas, which I think is on the Kubota. Put a little gas in there, and I don't see any point in checking the oil. I mean, that would just slow me down even more, wouldn't it? But the tines are wore out, I know that. I'll be right back. I gotta walk around the other side. Oh, I'll take you along. The killing a little bit of time here. This thing used to always start right up on about the third or fourth pull. It's the best running thing. Remember those signs? Here's one of those signs where I get the letters off. There's two or three more in there. I might be able to scoot through here. Nope, there's another set of those wheels. Too hard to get through. Just walk around. Wood. Here's something you guys ain't seen. Maybe you don't remember. See this rig here? You can't see it in here. That's a top saw for that #1 frick. But that #1 frick always seems to get put on the back burner because something else comes over that's more important, like the garden, or like this, or like that. It seems like it always gets put on the back burner. I think I got a can of gas here. No, I don't. Crap. Well, that's going to about close it out for this one then, because if I ain't got no gas, I can't put some in there. So what I'm going to do is check the oil in it. You really should do that. Not that I do anything right. You know, I only caught about 4 mice down here. That's kind of strange. Still looking around for other stuff. I'm looking for all sorts of goofy things that I've put down and don't know what I did with them. I'm looking for tines for my other tiller that goes on the back of the tractor, to be honest with you. I'm going to sell that if I can find the tines. How about a big file? How about a door closer? You name it, you're liable to find anything in here. There's a Acme nut for an old wood vise. Don't be a pack rat or hoarder, it'll kill you. You always spend all your time looking for crap. Anyhow, because I don't have any gas here, it turns over. But I know there's no gas in it, and if there is, nah, there's a dampness in there. Bought this in 1982 is when we bought this tiller. And I guess I better check the oil. Looks like it's got a little bit of drippage down in there because I don't want to hurt it. I do have a seal leak in there, but if I just fill it up, that won't bother anything. So the tines are super wore out though. See these? They should be probably 1.5 inches longer. So anyhow, that's over and out. That's what's going on today. Some of the stuff that I'm getting into. Mouse count. Oh, I guess I told you the mouse count. Anyhow, I'm gonna work on this, try to get the tiller going. It's time to have potatoes in. And it's like, okay, potatoes go in, so that's gonna take a while. And then the next thing you know, you got to start getting some firewood ready because you want your firewood drying for next season. And so you're not doing, everything takes priority over the sawmill. So, and the wood splitter. The wood splitter's not any hurry. You got a wood splitter that works. You got a sawmill that works. What do you need that for? So anyhow, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. This wasn't a whole lot of excitement. If I get it going, you'll probably see me tilling up that garden over there a little bit, but I might start the dozer up and rake the teeth through it again like I did just to rough it up. So anyhow, I'm glad you stopped by. Thanks. Over and out. Bye-bye.